The midterm elections
are in November.
First of all, what are the midterm elections?
If you're wondering the same thing, you're not alone. The second most Googled question about the US midterm elections is, what are the midterm elections? So let's break it down. The midterms refer to a set of elections that take place every 4 years, halfway into a US president's 4-year term. So Donald Trump was elected in November 2016. The midterm elections are taking place on November 6, 2018. In Congress, all 435 seats in the U.S. House of Representatives are up for a vote, and 35 of the 100 seats in the Senate. Outside of Washington, D.C., 36 states will be casting a ballot for their next governor. Overall, it's a major opportunity to shake up who's in power, and it usually does. Of course, it's impossible to know before the vote, but if you look at midterms past, there's a pretty clear trend. Since they're situated right in the, well, middle of his term, these elections are often seen as a referendum on the president's performance in office so far.
And I'm not on the ticket, but I am on the ticket, because this is also a referendum about me.
And historically, it doesn't turn out in his favor. On average, the president's party loses 32 seats in the House and at least 2 in the Senate. This year, the Democrats would need to win 23 more seats in the House than they currently have, and 2 in the Senate to take control of Congress. But it's not a done deal. The results will really depend on which party is able to motivate their supporters to the polls, something that is notoriously difficult. The average voter turnout in the midterms is only about 40% of eligible voters, but a recent poll showed that voter enthusiasm is the highest it's been before a midterm election in 2 decades, and a number of the primary votes held to select the final candidates saw unusually high voter turnout. The top issues motivating those excited voters include Supreme Court appointments, healthcare, the economy, and yes, showing their approval or disapproval for President Trump.
Get out and vote. I want you to vote. Pretend I'm on the ballot.